And in college, I went into commercial photography, so that's what my degree is in. So over the years, I've been involved in fashion and the rock and roll scene and some other things, but fashion has always been my passion. And so because I've collected all of these sort of experiences along the way, including contacts within the industry, it just sort of came to pass that this is what I would do with myself while I'm at home, because I've actually been at home now for almost 12 years, which was sort of out of necessity. I had a sick child and I had to resign from my position. So I've been a stay-at-home mom for almost 12 years, but during that time, I've launched these new magazines and these new fashion businesses.
That's awesome. So let's go a little deeper than most people would go. I want your views on something. So a lot of people see fashion and they are of the perspective of, oh yeah, I could never do that, or yeah, that's just a bunch of models. I'm not that shape. I'm not that person. Mm-hmm. Where do you relate fashion to the real world, in quotes, if that makes sense, and getting fashion out to the public, if that makes sense, instead of having some high and mighty thing? Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So there are different levels of fashion. There's the key markets, which are the ones that you're probably referring to, with the very high-end fashion shows and very expensive couture pieces. And that is a completely different animal than what I am running here in the Midwest. Myself and several other people have sort of launched this initiative in fashion to highlight the beauty in everyone. So for our mission and the magazine, Ohio Fashion Week, and the models that I manage, I am interested in the beauty inside, not the beauty on the outside, because I can make you beautiful, but I can't change who you are on the inside. So you have to radiate from inside, and the rest of it I can handle.
That makes sense. I think I had a makeup lady on 2 days ago, and she basically said the same thing. You can be wonderful looking on the outside, but if you're a complete troll on the inside, then there's no point, right? So with what you do, not only as the editor of the magazine, but you're doing Fashion Week in where you're at, right? Ohio, correct?
That's correct.
When are the dates for that happening? Do you, and with Corona and all that stuff happening, is it still going on? Is it still planned?
At this point, it is still planned, and we are still moving forward with the plans. Currently, our governor has pretty much limited gatherings till early August. So hopefully we'll be able to hold it, because our date is September 19th, and that is our Black Tie Gala. The Ohio Fashion Week is actually a collective of multiple events produced around the state. We don't necessarily produce them all. We just kind of collectively promote as Ohio Fashion Week. But my show is on the September 19th.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Where could people find your magazine, and and if people want to contact you for interviews or want to learn more about fashion in general, where do people do that with you?
So you can go to my website, Haute Ohio, that's HAUTEOHIO.com. And all the businesses that I run are through there, different tabs. You'll find my management firm, you'll find links to Ohio Fashion Week, and you would just submit to me. There are links and instructions if you want to be a model or if you want to be a designer. You can be brand new at it. In fact, we look for new and up and coming. We like to mentor them and pair them up with some experience so that they can kind of learn the ropes. And it's important that we all uplift each other. So you just submit to me, and if we see a light in you, again, it's not about what you look like, it's about your talent. And so then we will get in touch with you, and we'll go from there.
Do you think I grew up in the 80s, and it seemed like to get into fashion, you had to be a very specific type of person. Do you think the perspectives on fashion are changing right now?
I think in most markets, they are. I think in the key markets, they are, but it's a very, very slow go. I, too, grew up in the 80s, and that's when I was modeling, so I know exactly what you're talking about. It was a specific box. In fact, I had trouble because I was too tall. They wanted 5'10" to 5'11", and I was 6 foot. So, I had to wear the shorter heels so that I could match up with everybody. So it used to be a very tight box. The box is a little bit larger now in key markets, but it still could be a lot larger. We definitely have more flexibility in our markets.
Okay. I think, did I ask you the question of the week? I don't think I asked you the question of the week. I do a little fun thing with everybody and ask them the question of the week. And the question of the week this week is, if you could be any animal out there, what animal would you be?
Okay, that's an interesting one.
I know it's weird. I know it's weird, but
this is going to sound really, really bizarre, so bear with me here. I'm going to say a cockroach. And the reason I say that is because, yes, when I was in college, I had a psychology teacher who taught us, we had to do like photography related. So our psychology was how to handle clients and how to, progress in the field. So one of her stories and one of her mantras was, you must be a cockroach in order to advance in the world, because the cockroach always adapts. So I'm going to say a cockroach.
No, that's a heck of a good answer, and it's well thought out.
It's a strange one, but that never left me, because I thought how weird that one was. It really is the truth. No matter what, the cockroach is going to be there.
Well, the fact is, we all go through challenges in our life, and we think about it. If we pretend we're a cockroach, we'll get through those challenges. They're darn hard to kill.
Hard to keep them.
So the last question I have, we do about 10 minutes of interview normally, depending on stuff. But is there anything specific that you would like to promote before we actually end the show, or anything that you want to talk about that would to get out there?
Well, currently we're getting ready for our summer issue, which will drop on June 22nd. And we're actually, today is the deadline, so if somebody can get it in today, we are giving away free business card size ads to try to jumpstart the economy as things start to open up again worldwide. So if you can get your business card to us today, then we can get you into our summer issue. And we're also giving 50% off all of our other ads. So it's a perfect time to advertise.
Just for reference, everybody, today's May 20th. So if you send them any other day, you're done. You don't get them.
Exactly. Now, participation as a model or a designer or a stylist, that's pretty open-ended. So all of those things can be found at the website, codeohio.com.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to put a caveat there about the ads, because people will contact you in 3 months and say, "Where's my ad?" Right? Mm-hmm. It's just what happens. So everybody, I want you to just say thank you to Jackie. Everybody that watches later, give her a thumbs up if you want to, and give the video a thumbs up. This is the Jesse Lewis Show. The last question I ask everybody on the show, doesn't matter who they are, is what's one thing you've done for yourself, not anybody else, but yourself, that you've done to make yourself happy today?
Just today?
Just today.
Just today. I helped my son submit his final portfolio, which means that I am done with school teaching. So that is a great, happy moment for me. Summer is here.
That is fantastic. Yeah, the whole parents becoming teachers has been a huge problem for everybody.
Different, because I am a homeschool teacher. I mean, I've been doing it since, all along. So it's not much different, but I understand the challenges. Trust me, I do.
Well, Jackie, I want to thank you for coming on. I have dropped your links in the description of the video. So anybody who watches, please go like, share, and go check out Jackie. Thank you so much for coming on. And we end the show in one way. We do this. We say bye, and we go away. So bye.